another level.
That's right.
You stole our heritage.
Right.
You took our heritage from us. You put us in slavery. You stole all the riches of the world that we that were our riches that the Lord made for us, man.
Yeah, because y'all are the real thieves on the planet.
That's right.
And the so-called white race is the real criminal on this planet Earth.
The real criminal, the real vagabond.
The vagabonds, man.
You have no heritage of your own, so you go around stealing everyone else's, man. Starting with the Israelites, man. That shit pisses me off, man. Every time I think about that shit, y'all actually stole our heritage, man.
Right.
And had the nerve to tell them that we're stinking Africans, man.
Oh, that's the biggest insult they could have come up with.
They call us dogs, man. They basically call us dogs, man.
I mean, clearly, you can look at pictures of MIC
right.
and the so-called Negro and tell that ain't the same.
You can see the difference, man.
You totally see the difference.
The Lord put a difference between His people and Africans, man.
Right, I get that.
Yeah, get that real fast, man.
All right, verse 14.
All right.
Neither shouldest thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those that did escape.
That's right.
Neither shouldest thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress.
That's right.
So y'all got a whole bunch to pay for.
Y'all sins against the apple of the Most High's eye, which is the Israelites, has reached up to heaven, man.
Come on.
Y'all have a debt that has to be paid, man.
Yeah, that basically you got a tab that you can't pay.
Exactly. That you can't even. That tab has gotten so high.
Yeah, it's like the national debt.
That's right. Yeah.
It's an unpaid tab.
Right.
You can't pay it back.
And the only way that it can be accounted for is by destruction, total destruction.
It's on, huh?
Of y'all's of you other nation. Right? Like I was talking about the debt ceiling. Okay, they have that set up to where that gives them means to crash the economy.
That's right.
And institute their so-called microchip or their New World Order, man. It's all set up by design. Because the Rothschild, the elites of banking family, they can easily end the national debt ceiling.
Right.
And we're talking about families that's worth 500 trillion.
Yeah, these people don't even use currency.
Right.
They own everything.
All right. You know what I'm saying? They don't even use currency, man. They use the real money. Our gold.
They laugh at you simple Edomites because they treat y'all like you're people. They know you're too stupid to do the research.
That's right. They speak a little yeah, man.
Right.
Because the real riches are silver and gold, man.
That's right. That's always been the way it is, man. That help, bro. I mean, you got a piece of fucking paper, man.
That's right.
How's that worth anything?
I mean,
you might as well just set that shit on fire.
Right. It's not worth the paper that it's printed on.
That's right.
All right. Right now. Yeah.
This is
You were done with that, huh?
Yeah, I'm done.
This is St. John 7:35.
Okay.
Then said the Jews among themselves, whither will he go that we shall not find him?
All right.
Will he go into the dispersement among the Gentiles and teach the Gentiles?
God, that's a cold cut right there.
That's a cold cut right there, man. He went to disperse among the Gentiles, man. The Gentiles. And that dispersed were the Israelites that didn't know that they were Israelites, man. That didn't know the laws that weren't following the law, statutes, and commandments that were made for us, man. Okay? They asked where would he go? To read that again, huh? Oh, you got it. Okay.
This is St. John 7:35.
Right.
Then said the Jews among themselves, whither will he go that we shall not find him?
Right.
Will he go into the dispersed among the Gentiles and teach the Gentiles?
Right. Will he go to the dispersed, man? And that dispersed is talking about Israel.
Right, and that shows that those wicked Pharisees, the Jakes, they knew about the scattering. They knew that the other tribes being scattered in the other lands.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right. And when you look up that word, Gentiles, this is Hellenist, man.
That's right.
And Hellenist is basically a Greek-speaking Jew, or a Jewish person that took up the customs of the Greeks.
Man, that's Greek word 1672.
Right. That's Romans important. Right, man.
And this thing's so easy to see now. You got this ain't for you, you don't see it, man.
That's right.
Because because it say in the Bible it might say Greek or something.
Right.
Like when somebody write a story about us, they're gonna write the Americans, you know what I'm saying? We not Americans, we're Israelites, you know what I'm saying? That's right. Or like the names, certain names, like Paul's name.
Yeah.
He had a name from Rome.
That's right.
We got Americanized names.
That's right.
It's easy to see, man.
I mean, it's so easy to see. I got a precept.
Bring it out.
Acts 6:1. And in those days, when the number of the disciples was multiplied, there arose a murmuring of the Grecians against the Hebrews, because their widows were neglected in the daily ministration. And that Grecian word, if you were just a simple Israelite, you say, see, the Greeks can make it. The so-called white man can make it. That word Grecian goes back to Hellenists, Greek word 1672. And they were being neglected. They felt like they were being neglected in the daily ministration. They had to be an Israelite.
Exactly.
Because who makes up the church is the Israelite.
That's right. This shit is so simple that Dummy can get it.
That's why you gotta go into the different languages, man, to get this Bible, man.
That's right.
They don't do that in churches, man. They don't go into etymology.
The churches are set up to be a stumbling block for Jacob.
That's right.
And they stay surface level because they know that basically they know that Jake's not gonna do his research, so they can just trick Jake easily.
That's right. Jake does not do his research, man.
Yeah, he
You
doesn't.
so-called Black Latinos and Native Americans do not do your research and you do not read.
That's right.
All right?
That's why that goes back to Hosea. My people were destroyed for lack of knowledge.
The Lord said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, man.
Right.
First off, the knowledge of these law, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
All right?
The true knowledge.
That's right. Because this is the only way you can get life or receive life, man.
Right.
The spirit of these words, man.
That's right.
Okay?
This is St. John 10 and 25. Yahweh answered them, I told you and ye believe not.
That's right.
The work that I do in my Father's name, they bear witness of me.
Right.
Verse 26. But ye believe not, because ye are not of my sheep.
That's right.
As I say unto you. Verse 27. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me.
His sheep hear his voice, man. Which are talking about, first off, the Israelites, but even going deeper, it's talking about the remnant or the elect.
That's right.
Okay? Because as we know, not to go too far off topic or to get too deep, Yahweh the first fruits were the elect, man.
That's right.
They were made for Yahweh. They were given to who you inwardly call Jesus Christ by who you inwardly call God. To create the world, the elements, and everything in it.
Right.
Okay? Those same people are here today in the chains of darkness. As it goes, what's that, 17?
Yeah. I got it.
Bring it out.
Jeremiah 31:1. You ready for that?
Yeah, bring it up.
Jeremiah 31:1. At the same time, saith Yahweh, will I be the power of all the families of Israel, and they shall be my people.
All the families of Israel.
Right, which means every other family, he ain't your power.
That's right.
You know, like brother said when he brought out Deuteronomy 32:8, y'all got y'all's inheritance. And basically, the Most High set you up to be idol worshippers.
That's right. Y'all are the pot that the Lord what was that instance where he talking about the two pots? One that was made and put up on the shelf, and one that was made to be
The
broken.
Most High's getting ready to destroy you if you stop with these words.
That's right.
Your whole country's getting ready to be doomed.
America's gonna get destroyed, and every white person is going into slavery.
You
Man.
and your whole family are going into slavery.
That's right. And if your daughter's found, I'm gonna have that concubine.
Thus saith the Most High power, which you ignorantly call God.
Take away from you too.
Yeah, hopefully he does have a good looking daughter.
Yeah.
Well, you already called it.
Yeah. Hey,
All right.
call hers. Hey.
These cast lots.
Yeah.
Right, he's not dealing with, well, I got to read it. Let's go. Amos, go back to Amos. Amos 3:2. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquity.
Okay, and that explains the so-called Black, Latinos, and Native Americans hardships today, man.
Right.
We're getting punished, and we have been punished. If you even go outside the Holy Scriptures, if you look at the nationalities of people that have had it the worst since the beginning of time, it will go back to the Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans.
That's right. That's right.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think, what do you think the cause of that is?
Right, that's plain.
That's right.
I mean, and again, it's no, I don't see any so-called Jewish people like acting that. Yeah. That just proves that they're not the people.
That's right.
But the people of the Lord are chastised for their iniquity.
That's right.
Yeah, if you're not receiving chastisement, the Lord's not dealing with you.
He's not dealing with you, man.
Straight off.
This is Matthew 15 and 25. It's about 24. Matthew 15 and 24.
Right.
But he answered and said, I am not sent but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Right. I am not sent but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. This is who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ. That is a cut to John 3:16. He did not die for everyone, man. And you people are too lazy to look up the etymology of words.
Well, most of these people don't know the meaning of simple words because
right.
they're basically.
That's right.
The word world in John 3:16 is cosmos.
Cosmos, right.
And that's an order or a secular arrangement.
That's right.
It was talking about the world of Israel.
And just now, the scripture that the brother brought out, just just put that in concrete, man. That the Lord only went to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, and those lost sheep were Israelites that didn't know they were Israelites. They were Israelites that adopted the customs of the heathen nations, man.
Come, I got a precept.
Right up.
Hebrews 12 and 6. Well, we start at 5. And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children.
Right.
My son, despise not thou the chastening of Yahweh, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. For whom Yahweh loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he received.
That's right.
So basically, yeah, right. How did he scourge? Slavery, destitution, broken families, poverty,
Right.
thievery of heritage and identity.
Right.
All those are scourgings and chastenings.
Yeah, right.
But like I said, if you could just skip through the fucking dandelions your whole life and nothing ever bad happens to you, that's proof positive you are a heathen.
That's right.
And if you're a Jake acting like a heathen.
That's right.
Like all these sellout, athletes and movie stars. They're sellouts. They're Jakes, but they're acting like heathens.
That's right. That's right.
And those are the only ones that Jacob who are prospered right now are the ones that are sold out.
That's right.
They're the ones that are pandering to their father, the devil.
That's right.
Esau.
That's right.
Okay? You are not going to quote unquote make it in this society if you are Israelite.
That's right.
Get these scriptures out and come stand anywhere in a public place and read these scriptures and see if you're going to prosper according to the precept of this world system. And you're crazy.
That's right. And that's why the Lord said that we should offer our bodies as a living sacrifice, man. Because when we out here doing this work, this is a dangerous thing, man. We got cops around here casing us out. We got motherfucking agent provocateurs everywhere. Just ready for us to slip up and say something that's associated with terrorism.
Right.
So they can throw us in cuffs, man, and get us off the streets.
That's right.
But we're not scared because we have the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah.
Yeah, Tanakh, and we have a strong power who is Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah.
That's right.
And I'm tired of all these scoffers bringing out a Haya name in here, man. And the Most High's name is not a Haya. It don't make any sense. It don't make any sense, man. And his name is not Yahweh.
Yeah.
Or
Jehovah.
Or Jehovah.
Right.
Okay, is our strong tower in our rock is Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah.
That's right. And going back to that word Yahweh, man, that's true. That's YHWH is the tetragrammaton. But the thing is, there are no E's in the Hebrew language. So if you put a between the Y, H, W, and H, it spells Yahweh.
That's right. That's right.
So I mean, this shit is simple, man.
Yup.
This is Psalms 147 and 19.
Okay.
He showed his word unto Jacob,
That's right.
his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
That's right.
He had not dealt so with any nation, and for his judgments they have not known them.
That's right.
Praise ye the Lord.
That's right. Lord only gave the 613 laws, statutes, and commandments to Israel.